So we're here today to talk about you and how you can have a better life in the real estate business. Most of you had a real job before you got into this, right? You had a boss. You worked for somebody else. You thought, you know what? I've got this great idea. I'm going to get into real estate and I can be the boss. And then you realize you're working for a lunatic, you. Got the great joy of working 7 days a week. But if you think about it, the only reason we would leave the security of a job and get into business for ourselves is our real estate business is supposed to do more for us than just having a job. So I always like to start my sessions off with the picture of the heart, your heart's desire. And I want you to think right now, what would you really like to do? You see, every once in a while, these secret inner wants, they pop into our conscious mind, and we've got a tendency to push them away and say, I can't do that, or I can't have that. And I'm here to tell you, you can, and your real estate business can be that tool to help you realize all your dreams. You know, when you're working with a difficult prospect, somebody that lies to you, they fight you all the way through the transaction, they're disrespectful. And at the end of the transaction, they don't get the right results. They didn't listen to you. And how do you feel? How do you feel after a long, hard day with a difficult prospect? I mean, you walk home like this. When you walk in the door, even the dog knows something's wrong. Is there a chance that maybe you could take that bad mood on the people you really care about? Now, what's the opposite of this? If you had slightly more prospects than you could possibly work with. If this is true, here's what I bet you would do every day. Since I can't work with them all, I'm going to work with the most sincere, the most motivated, the most ready to act buyers and sellers in my database. And when you're working with a really great buyer or seller, someone that listens to you, they take your advice, they say, what price do you think we should offer? Is it time to reduce the house? How do you feel after a day of working with a great prospect, a great client? You walk home, you're in a great mood, you say the real estate business is fantastic. And then that client gets the right results and they send you referrals. So, if you're going to be in this business for the next 10 or 20 years, how would you like to live? Let's make sure that we have a system in place to generate lots of leads and repel the prospects that aren't a good fit, because too many of you are spending far too much time with buyers and sellers that you should blow off right from the beginning.